Everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I just want to say, woo-wee! Time for some Beartown coffee. So, as you can see the title of this video, my Ford F-150 Lightning saved me $16,900 in the first year. Double G, can you believe it? Let's go on a long vacation. Double G? I don't know who Double G is. Okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty. And how did I come up with this fantastic number that nobody's going to believe? Well, first things first, I live in Canada. And there's a couple things you need to know. If you use your vehicle for work and you claim per kilometers as a tax deduction, that's first. So if you just driving around and you want the fuel savings, it's not $16,899.83, which I rounded up to $16,900. You're just going to have the fuel savings if you traveled 34,500 kilometers in 1 year. And that's how far I traveled. I cannot believe I am just, honestly, I did not know I was traveling this far. And for the last 10 years, I mean, I had 4 vehicles. I had a truck for truck stuff. I had a small car for showing houses downtown. I had an SUV for when, if I had a few extra people, they were paid for. And I was just like, well, this works for this and this works for this. And this is only 5 liters per 100. And I was like, what am I doing? I know I like cars and it's a problem, but I got to get down to 1. So now that I'm down to 1, wow, the kilometers are crazy. So let's do the math, will ya? If you buy an F-150 Lightning right now, and I can get you one because they are available, I'm talking about the long range pros, and you do 34,500 kilometers in a year, you're going to burn, my other truck averaged 15.5 liters per 100 kilometers, okay? So I would use 15.5 liters to go 100 kilometers, and I did 34,500 kilometers. That's 345 100 kilometers. Pretty simple, right? Just move the decimal 2 places. Simple math. Well, how many liters is that? That's 5,347 and a half liters I would have used in the last year that I had to go buy and burn. Oh, well, you had to, yes, I charge at home. Okay? And yes, my electricity bill went up a little bit, but I put solar panels in. So, no electricity bill. 5,347 and a half liters. The average price per liter over the last year for if I was buying gas, because I've been tracking it, was $1.79 a liter. Holy cow! Whew! Just hang on a second here. I forgot to figure this out. $1.79 a liter is how much a gallon? So you take $1.79, you multiply by 3.78, $6.77 a gallon. Woo! Now, right now, today, average price for gasoline is $1.35. So these numbers will be different for this year. But every week I write down the average price, even though I don't buy it. And then I'll average them all out, because I literally fill every week. So, what does this work out to? I saved $9,572.03 in gasoline purchases. But Randy, nicknamed Lightning Man, you said you saved $16,900. Well, guess what? Our wonderful federal government put the per kilometer deduction, because I use my truck for work, okay, to 59 cents a kilometer. This is an electric vehicle. I don't have oil changes. I don't have, all the maintenance stuff I don't have. So I tire rotate every 15,000 kilometers. That's about the only thing I've done to it. And yes, I've already priced out new tires, because you should put heavy duty tires on your electric vehicle because it weighs so much. 59 cents a kilometer, 34,500 kilometers equals $20,355. But Randy, you only said you saved $16,900. That's right. You know what? That's a $20,355 tax deduction. That's not off your taxes. You don't get that back in taxes. It comes off your income. So it lowers my income basically by $20,000. That saves me because my tax rate, that higher, remember, it's reducing you from the high into the low. Okay? 36% is the tax rate. And I save $7,327.80 I get back in a tax return. That's right. Tax return. My tax return was huge because of this deduction. I try to only pay what I need to pay. I don't like a tax return. I just like to get it at zero, maybe owe 100 or get 100, that kind of thing. So that totals $95.72 plus $73.27.80 is $16,900. My Ford F-150 Lightning Pro long range, which I call standard range. I know it's confusing. Short range, normal range, but I'm a longest range. Only by the longest range. You want to go down the highway at all. You want to tow it all outside of the city you live in. If you're doing a dump trailer inside the city and that, the short range is just perfectly fine because I got a video coming up on that, and it just did amazingly well. Just amazingly well. Driving around the city, doing dump runs, going to the dump, picking lumber up, all that kind of stuff, going to work sites. It just amazing. It'll work for you. So I saved $17,900. Now, if I had a normal vehicle and I was doing the per kilometers charged, that's right, I would have still had these kilometers and I still would have got that tax deduction back. I would have had a lot more maintenance with the vehicle, and it certainly wouldn't be fun to drive. And I gotta say, I gotta put at least $10,000 a year into the cost of the vehicle as a return for just how much fun it is to drive. I cannot explain how much fun it is. 0 to 104 seconds. 0 to 104 seconds. Crazy. It doesn't matter what you load it up with. Towing reduces your range, but loading the box up with stuff, haven't seen a difference. Nothing. Big wins, and towing reduces range, but the rest doesn't matter. So if you want to save $17,000 basically, get an F-150 Lightning. I've got my email, Lightning Man, down in the comments. Give me a call. I know someone that can get you one, because believe it or not, they're actually available. Thank you for tuning in. The F-150 Lightning has saved me about $17,000 in 1 year. Just to let you know, 2023, the year of 2023, I will not save that amount of money. I will do these kilometers. I'm pretty sure where it is right now at the filming of this video. I absolutely will do another 34 to 37,000 kilometers this year. Just simply with what everything is going on, I'm going to be that high. I don't like to be that high. I don't like to go over 25. I'm going to be honest with you. I like to be around 20. I'm going to do those kilometers, so I'm going to get the tax deduction. But the price at the pump right now for the year is averaging $1.51 a liter. So it's a little bit less. And I think the price is going to stay a little low until the end of the year or next year. So, I'm not going to have this $9,000 credit back. But you think about it, costs you $100,000 to get a vehicle and you save $10,000 a year. That's the cost of the vehicle. I don't know, makes sense to me, but maybe it doesn't make sense to you. And if it doesn't, then get an F-350. And I got one of those too, if you want one. And thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. I hope it's just fantastic for you. And I'll see you in the future.